Hello and welcome. Today we learn English with a simple story. I speak slowly. Listen and follow the words on the screen. Are you ready? Let's begin. This is a story about a normal morning. Every morning, Anna wakes up at 7 o'clock. The alarm rings. It says, beep, beep, beep. Anna opens her eyes. She is tired. She wants to sleep more, but it is time to wake up. Anna gets out of bed. She walks to the window. She opens the curtains. The sun is bright. It is a beautiful day. Anna goes to the bathroom. She washes her face with cold water. Now she feels awake. She brushes her teeth. Then she looks in the mirror and smiles. Anna is hungry. She goes to the kitchen. She makes breakfast. Today, she wants coffee and bread. She puts the bread in the toaster. She waits. The bread is now warm and brown. It smells good. Anna drinks her coffee. The coffee is hot. She eats her bread with butter. Breakfast is simple, but she is happy. Now, it is time to get dressed. Anna goes to her room. She wears a blue shirt and black pants. She looks nice. She is ready for the day. Anna takes her bag. She checks inside. She has her keys, her phone, and her wallet. Good. She has everything. Anna opens the door. She goes outside. The air is fresh and cool. She walks to the bus stop. She waits for the bus. The bus arrives. Anna gets on the bus. She finds a seat by the window. She looks outside. She sees people, cars, and trees. The city is busy in the morning. Anna thinks about her day. Today she has a lot of work, but she is not worried. She feels calm. She has a good morning, and a good morning makes a good day. The bus stops. Anna gets off. She walks to her office. She says good morning to her friends, and now her day begins. That is the end of our story. Let's review 5 important words. Wake up. To stop sleeping. Every morning we wake up. Breakfast. The first food of the day. Anna eats breakfast in the kitchen. Get dressed. To put on your clothes. Anna gets dressed in a blue shirt. Busy. Full of activity. The city is busy in the morning. Calm. Quiet and relaxed. Anna feels calm. Now you know these words. Thank you for listening. If this story helps you, subscribe for a new story every week. Practice a little every day, and your English will grow. See you next time. Goodbye. Hello, and welcome back. Today we have another simple English story. I speak slowly. Listen and read the words on the screen. Let's begin. This is a story about a coffee shop. It is a cold morning. Tom walks down the street. He is cold, and he wants something hot. He sees a small coffee shop. The window is warm and bright. Tom opens the door and goes inside. Inside, the coffee shop is warm. It smells like coffee and fresh bread. There is soft music. Tom feels happy. He walks to the counter. A woman stands behind the counter. She smiles. She says, "Good morning. What would you like?" Tom looks at the menu. There is coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. There are also cakes and sandwiches. Tom thinks for a moment. Tom says, "Good morning. I would like a coffee, please." The woman asks, "Small, medium, or large?" Tom says, "Medium, please." The woman asks, "With milk and sugar?" Tom says, "Yes, with milk, but no sugar, thank you." The woman says, "Okay. Anything else?" Tom is a little hungry. He looks at the cakes. He says, "Yes, I would like a piece of chocolate cake too." The woman says, "Good choice. That is $5, please." Tom gives her the money. He says, "Thank you." The woman makes the coffee. She puts the cake on a small plate. She says, "Here you are. Have a nice day." Tom takes his coffee and his cake. He finds a table by the window. He sits down. He drinks his coffee. It is hot and good. He eats his cake. It is sweet and soft. Tom looks outside. People walk in the cold, but Tom is warm and happy. He is not in a hurry today. He has time to relax. After 20 minutes, Tom finishes his coffee. He stands up. He says, "Thank you. Goodbye." The woman says, "Goodbye. See you again." Tom goes outside. It is still cold, but now he feels warm inside. It is a good start to the day. That is the end of our story. Let's review 5 important words. Order. To ask for food or drink. Tom orders a coffee. Counter. The table where you pay. The woman stands behind the counter. Menu. The list of food and drinks. Tom looks at the menu. Choice. A thing you decide. Chocolate cake is a good choice. Relax. To rest and feel calm. Tom has time to relax. Now you know these words. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for a new story every week. Practice a little every day and your English will grow. See you next time. Goodbye. Hello, and welcome back. Today we have a new English story. I speak slowly. Listen and follow the words on the screen. Let's begin. This is a story about a day at work. Maria works in an office. The office is in a big building in the city. Every day she takes the train to work. Today is Monday and she has a lot to do. Maria arrives at the office at 9 o'clock. She says good morning to her coworkers. She sits down at her desk. She turns on her computer. She has many emails. She reads them one by one. At 10 o'clock, Maria has a meeting. She goes to the meeting room. Her boss is there. Her team is there, too. They talk about a new project. Maria listens carefully. She takes notes. She has some good ideas, and she shares them. Her boss likes her ideas. Maria feels happy. After the meeting, Maria goes back to her desk. She works on the project. She makes some phone calls. She writes some reports. The morning is busy. But Maria likes her work. At 1 o'clock, it is time for lunch. Maria is hungry. She goes to a small restaurant near the office with her friend, Sarah. They eat lunch together. They talk and laugh. Lunch is a nice break in the middle of the day. After lunch, Maria goes back to work. The afternoon is quiet. Maria finishes her reports. She answers more emails. She helps a coworker with a problem. Time passes quickly. At 5 o'clock, the workday is over. Maria turns off her computer. She says goodbye to her coworkers. She feels tired but happy. She did good work today. Maria takes the train home. On the train, she reads a book. She looks out the window. She thinks about her day. It was a busy day, but a good day. Maria arrives home. She makes dinner. She relaxes on the sofa. Tomorrow is another day of work, but for now, it is time to rest. That is the end of our story. Let's review 5 important words. Office, the place where people work. Maria works in an office. Meeting, when people talk about work together. Maria has a meeting at 10 o'clock. Project, a big piece of work. The team talks about a new project. Coworker, a person you work with. Maria says good morning to her coworkers. Break, a short rest. Lunch is a nice break. Now you know these words. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for a new story every week. Practice a little every day and your English will grow. See you next time. Goodbye.